Alright friends, welcome back to Gigging to Financial Freedom. So this is week 12 and it is the third full week of March. And oh my Lanta, y'all, we did not do so great. We made $596.72. We did, however, not work Monday. We did not work on Tuesday. So then oh my gosh, y'all, our weekend was just very discombobulated. So typically, I was off Friday for my W-2 job. Normally we make $200 each one of these days. The closest we got was today, $156.56. So that is pretty much the reason we did not even come close to what we should have made. But the gig work continues. So I'm gonna write right over here that we made $596.72 right there. So then we're gonna flip over. Well, I take that back. So this week 13, so the money we made in week 12 will get deposited the week of the week 13. This money will come out on Monday, tomorrow. It's $682.13. So we've finagled some money around because we had to pay for gas. We had some things we had to pay. And I put money in savings and I probably put too much over there. So I just pulled some back over, which is typically what I do. We should be able to go out every single day this week. And our weekend will be all jacked this again, more than likely, due to things with my W-2 job. So that's okay. We will just work as many hours as we can. Today we were only out 8.5 hours because the wind was just terrible. And people are rude and people don't know how to drive. And we made $156 and drove over 200 miles. So, there you have it. So, right here, I'm going to have to figure out how I did this. Okay, so we made $596.72. Now we're going to add in the carryover, which I haven't figured out I use the same account I use for everything. So that's probably part of the reason that my account looks so weird. And yeah, so I think next year in January, when we start this process again, I'm just going to keep, it's going to be everything. Everything I pay with gig work and my W-2 will be on this list, because some days I do get confused. $596.72, and yes, I need to get my nails fixed because it's chipped. And then we're going to add in the carryover. It's right there. So that is 1,262.42. And then you subtract 682.13. There we go. So we're going to subtract 682.13 and we get $580.29. So that's what we should have. And I don't know, my account looks funky, so I'm trying to, it'll probably fix itself tonight when I figure out where everything's been subtracted. So we needed, right here, we needed $331.69 to be able to pay the $2,338.75. So if we subtract our $596.72 that we paid, I know that is just wonky. So, okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, so I don't come up with a negative number here, I'm going to subtract, take $596.72 and subtract $331.69, and that gives us $265.03, and that is a overage. So then we're going to go over here on this other side. And this was, so we needed $3,138.75 in order to pay $800 on another card for this month. So we are going to take $1,131.73 because that's how much we need to pay that. So we have $596.72. So we're going to subtract right here, $596.72. That, oh yeah, that's not right. Whoa, we don't need a 7 there. 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 7, 2 minus 596.72 gives us, no, that's not right either. 1, 1, 3, 1. Oh, I know. I put 72 minus 596. See, I'm tired today. So that gives us $535.01. That's how much we need to make this coming week to be able to pay $800 extra on, which really, that's not true because we have at least one bill that'll be paid, and that'll be the, so you add that, 189 I think is all. So that's really what we need right there. But that's beside the point. We will figure this out when we get to that point. So someone was asking for me to show you where we started. So we are going to flip over here. Now I'm just going to write it on this side right here. So in January, well here, I'm just going to write it down here because it doesn't really matter. January 2024. Our starting balance was $109,608.81. So before so if we take this amount and we subtract the total that we started out for March, which we have 107,387.13. So we have currently paid down. So we started at 109,608.81, and we, at the start of March, we were at 107,387.13. Yeah, somewhere that messed up. 109,608.81 subtract 107,387.13. we have paid down so that was in 2 months. In January and February, we paid down $2,221.68. So that is where we stand. That's where we stood at the 1st of March. So when I do the video for April, where we talk about the April debt, I will show you how much we paid down between January and the 1st of April. I'll try to remember to do that each time, but don't hold me to it because I may or may not get it done. So we will miss probably 2 videos in April because we will be on vacation. And one of those weeks I will only be dashing probably 1 full day and maybe a couple hours on the other day. And that is it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. My work hours at my W-2 may be changing. And if they change, I'm not sure what the gig work is going to look like for during the week. So we'll just have to play that by ear once we get to that point, which that could be in a couple weeks. We'll see what happens. So thank you all for being here. If you have any suggestions or any questions, please do not hesitate to ask, because I am just winging this. I have no accounting, no anything, but what I do for me that makes sense to me. It probably does not make sense to you. That is another reason, because I'm keeping up with 2 different planners right now in order to keep track of the stuff that I pay with my W-2 and the stuff I pay with the gig work. So I'm going to push it out this whole year to do it this way, but come January 1, 2025, I will combine everything. That way you can see it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. So once again, I just thank you all. If you'll please like, and if you're new to watching our videos, please subscribe. We greatly appreciate you all. And we'll be back next week with another video to show you how much we can make doing gig work, basically food delivery, a little bit of Walmart Spark, and I just show you how I pay my bills using that money. So once again, thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.